An interview with a local legend.
Dale Booker. I'm 28 years old. Yeah, probably like 20, 21 years. I wanted to play bass, but they didn't do bass lessons. Genuinely. I think my brother said it's the closest thing. He's not wrong, to be fair. It's pretty close. So.
I wanted to play bass.
Yeah.
Great.
And I still don't play bass. I'm rubbish at bass.
I love that.
Started lessons in like year 3, primary school. Went all the way through, just continued doing that through to secondary school. It got to the point where, you start looking at uni, and I was sort of playing with the idea of becoming a teacher. But the day before I submitted my UCAS application, I just decided that would be terrible. It would be a terrible idea. I can't teach anyone. Applied to BIM Bristol, the only option on my application. Did the audition and did 3 years there, yeah. Played with a great singer-songwriter called Harry Larkin for like basically the whole time. And she's still going up in Sheffield. She's doing really well. I think she like just supported like Reverend and the Makers or something. Really, really cool. Everyone check out Harry Larkin. I sort of wanted to stay in Bristol, but there was just so many good drummers in Bristol that I was like, I'm not going to get any work. So I moved back home and ended up playing for 12 Bore because my mate Jake Connolly was playing guitar for them. Sort of did that for a while, but I'm a terrible metal drummer, so that was not a good fit. But I ended up meeting Jack Butler and Theo Frangoulis. Well, I knew Theo Frangoulis before. And just doing sort of live lounge, brew house and like weddings and stuff like that with them. That cover band as well. Sean Ellis, fantastic guitar player, and still sort of depth for them. Dan Sims in the Moonlight, playing for him. He's a sick bass player. And Elliot Oakley when he gets back. Yeah, just anyone really, just sort of depping around,
And then the original stuff?
Yeah, so Jack got the Hannah Lily gig, enlisted, Theo and myself, and we've been playing for her for like 4 years. We just did 2 nights in the Principality supporting Coldplay, as in like, it was 2 days ago, so mental. So we thought initially that it was going to be Hannah and Jack doing it as a duo. Because obviously like changeover times and stuff like that. It's like a tight ship. But Hannah's booking agents and management came to watch us play in Welsh Club. And I think they just decided that night that it just needs to be full band. You know what I mean? Because I guess we're quite a tight unit at this point. So that's how she was going to come across best. So yeah. Well, I got the call for Coldplay. And I'll be honest, I still don't really know how I feel because it just happened. You know what I mean? I'm still coming to terms with it, the whole thing.
That's brilliant.
Apparently that's quite normal, you know what I mean? You're just sort of living in a dream world, you know what I mean, for a bit. So I'll let you know.
That's a brilliant answer.
I'll let you know. Sort of froze up a little bit, I said yes immediately. then checked my diary. Had to move a few things around.
Yeah, can make that work.
And then I phoned my mum.
How did you feel walking out on stage, seeing all those people?
I think when we first walked out, I tried not to look at them, Which
if I can't see them, they're not there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they don't exist. We're just in the rehearsal room, which is, I think it was a terrible idea because like I think on the second night I was trying to actually like sort of get eye contact with people, which helped. Like you're just playing tunes for people. It's about them. You know what I mean? Make sure they have a good time. You know, but I think just first working out, everything was like slow motion. It was really weird. I think because like there's so many eyes on you. I think it was like about 40,000 people while we were playing. You're just so hyper aware. You know, everything was slow motion, including the tunes. Everything felt about 10 ppm slower. You know, so it was like really trying to stick to the click. You know what I mean? But I think we did okay.
After the show, after your support gig on the first night, what did you do?
Catering. We went to catering after the first show. The food was so good. I've never eaten that good in my life. They bring like so much, you know, this is the first for me. So realizing like the size of the operation, what they bring out on the road with them. They bring like a full gym out. I think Coldplay have just their own chef, like one guy, just to sort anything they need out. But we went to catering and just partied. It was really cool.
And then the second night?
Yeah. No, it's the second night, just as nervous. For some reason. If not more nervous. So high stakes. Such a high stakes game, you know. But then we went out afterwards and we just blew off some steam. And it was really cool. Loads of James Taylor. Love James Taylor. I've been listening to Phoebe Bridgers. I've been listening to Casey Musgraves. Loads of Mac DeMarco. Wu-Tang Clan. Always loads of Wu-Tang Clan. Stuff like that. Wolfpack. Absolutely love Wolfpack. And like Fearless Flyers and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Steve Gadd. Like so tasty. Nate Smith. Listen loads of Nate Smith. All the gospel guys. Just the spectacle of it. Like how you doing that? Like Aaron Spears, Eric Moore, Thomas Bridgen. Like guys like that. Tony Royster Jr. You're never going to play like that. You just sit and watch. You're like, wow. You know what I mean? How? Yeah, if I could play for any artist, it's going to sound really corny, but, you know, Hannah Lily, because they're like my pals, you know what I mean? They're the homies.
That's good.
We always have such a good laugh.
Yeah.
Every time. Too much of a laugh. We say it every time. We've got to dial back the laughs because we're just going to be exhausted before we even play. But we never do. You can't control laughs. Wolfpack. Yeah, Wolfpack. For sure.
Why?
Banging tunes. Seriously funky stuff, you know, and they look like a laugh.
They have a laugh.
They definitely have a laugh.
Yeah.
You know they do.
Good answer.
So I'm using a Gretsch Renown right now. Honestly, it's like just dream stuff, you know, or Maple. They sing. We had to do so much dampening in the stadium because they were just singing, you know what I mean? We're like, oh my God, tape and, you know, but they sounded banging. They sounded so good. They sounded like good anywhere, you know? I like them low tuning as well, but it still just carries, you know? And the Gretsch Renown Motor City snare, so nice. By the way, sounded great. Drum depot, snare surgery.
Good day, those.
Yeah. Get down there, people, because they'll make that snare drum sound fat.
Thank you.
No worries.
Cymbals?
Zildjian cymbals, just like some Zildjian 14-inch Ks that I've been playing for like 15 years. They're like super played in now. Like just like, I think the MD brought some of the 15-inch, what are they? The special like dry. And they sound amazing too, but I was just like, they're my girls, you know what I mean? Feel so comfortable playing them, always have. And then just like an 18-inch K, it's you know, wherever I'm playing, it's usually like an 18-inch A or an 18-inch K crash. And then a 21-inch special dry ride. Beautiful. Vintage sound, but at a price that I can afford. You know? I think like Remo Emperors on everything, including the snare and Power Stroke 3 on the kick drum. By the way, great recommendation. Sounded fantastic. Sounded fat. Sounded meaty.
Yeah, that's what we want.
Yeah, man. Veta, Gospel, 5As. Just like they're the ones for me. But I've always got some like fat rides as well, just lying about. So a bit lighter. If you're playing somewhere smaller, and some sweet rides as well. They're all banging. Bit of Latvia. And hardware, it's all Gibraltar. But I'm playing like a Iron Cobra right now. Cases, hard cases.
Excellent choice.
Yeah, got to look after your babies.
Excellent
So your
choice.
children, look after them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm just like really content. So like, if it's playing covers with the boys, you know, great. If it's still playing with Hannah Lily, you know, maybe on the road or something like that, you know, great.
That's good, man.
Yeah, just keep doing it. So yeah, the clip's gonna be Common Ground, Hannah Lily's tune, and it's us playing it at the Principality. I think it's from the second night. So we were like grooving a little bit harder, and I chose this one A because it's already been released, so I wouldn't get in trouble, and B because it's my favorite Hannah Lily tune. So
is it true that when Will Champion, the drummer of Coldplay, saw your support set, he shit and said, "I'm not going on after that guy"?
100% true.
I knew it.
Yeah, 100% true.
I knew it.
Yeah, Chris Martin fired him, actually. No, he didn't. Chris Martin. He's lovely. He's really nice.
Dale, thank you. You are a local legend.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
1, 2.